I'm going to be ranking the top 10 trios in the 2021 NBA season so far. I'm going to try to avoid a really good duo, then a third average to good role player. But anyways, at number 10, we have the Phoenix Suns, with their big three being Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton. Ayton in the 2019-2020 season averaged 18.2 points and 11.5 rebounds. He also got 1.5 blocks per game. And in this season, he is shooting 57% from the field. And he recently came off of a game where he got 18 and 16. Chris Paul is up to a slow start to the season, averaging 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists. He usually puts up something like 18, 4, and 9. And as for Booker, he is an amazing scorer. Last season, he averaged 26.6 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. But it's not because of the stats why I'm ranking this trio at 10, it's because they have a 7-4 record, being the 4th seed in the West. And at number 9, we have the Toronto Raptors. Talent-wise, they could be a top 5 trio, but they are not winning games this season. In the 2019-2020 season, they had a better record than the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Lakers won the championship that season. And the season before that, the Raptors won the NBA championship. But the Raptors have Kyle Lowry, who is a Hall of Fame point guard, and he's probably going to get his 7th All-Star appearance this season. And Fred VanVleet is getting 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists, which is incredible. He might be an All-Star this season. And a lot of people are super disappointed in Pascal Siakam because of his poor performance in the playoffs, and his disappointing performance this season. At number 8, we have the Portland Trail Blazers. Their big three is Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, and Jusuf Nurkic. Dame is averaging 28, 5, and 7, which is actually worse than last year. Last season, he averaged 30 points on 40% from 3. CJ McCollum is playing phenomenal this season. He is averaging 27 points per game. He is also shooting 44% from 3, which is just crazy. And as for Jusuf Nurkic, he is dealing with nagging injuries. He has never played over 30 minutes in one game this season. Also, the Blazers are the 6th seed in the Western Conference. At number 7, we have the Philadelphia 76ers. Their big three is Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, and Tobias Harris, which you're probably questioning why they are so low considering they have 2 All-Stars and 1 All-Star caliber player. And the answer is because the other trios are simply better. Harris is averaging 19 and 7 on 43.5% from 3. Ben Simmons is nearly averaging a triple-double, getting 12, 9, 8, 2, and 1. And he's doing pretty amazing with efficiency. And Embiid is having one of the best seasons of his career. He is playing 80% of the games this season, which for him is just unheard of. He's averaging 25 points and 12 rebounds. He's also getting 1 steal and 2 blocks. But the reason why the Sixers are so low, as I said before, the other trios are simply better, and it's because of their lackluster performances in the playoffs. Like in the 2019-2020 season, they got swept in the first round, and we gave them multiple chances before that. And at number 6 is the Milwaukee Bucks. Remember at the start of the video when I said I will try to avoid having an amazing duo, but an average to good third option? Drew Holiday is the third option of this team, and by no means is Drew Holiday an average NBA player. This season, he's getting 15, 4, and 5, which is strange because he usually averages 18 to 20 points. But that's not the crazy part. He is getting 2 steals and 1 block, and I'm not even rounding that up. For a point guard, those defensive numbers are historic. And obviously the Bucks have Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is likely to win his 3rd straight MVP. If he does that, he basically secures himself a top 15 spot of all time. And Chris Middleton is having the best season of his career, averaging 21.8 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 5.7 assists on 53% from the field and 46.8% from 3, which is just phenomenal and crazy. And plus, the Bucks are the 1st seed in the Eastern Conference with a 9-4 record. At number 5 is the Miami Heat. This trio is the perfect combination. We have Jimmy Butler, who last season averaged 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists to go along with 1.8 steals and 0.6 blocks. And this season, he's averaging 2.2 steals and 0.7 blocks, which are absurd defensive numbers. And then we have Bam Adebayo, who's averaging 19, 9, and 5 25 while being a top 7 defensive player in the entire NBA. And we have Tyler Hero, who's averaging 17, 7, and 4. His defensive numbers are kind of terrible, but let's ignore that. And of course, last season they made the NBA Finals, but 2 All-Stars and a potential All-Star that is currently 21 years old. I mean, come on, that's amazing. And tomorrow's Tyler Hero's birthday, so happy birthday to him. At the number 4 trio, we have the LA Clippers. Wait, don't get mad. I said before, I'm trying to find the best trios, not an amazing duo and an average to good player. But the Clippers trio is Kawhi Leonard, who is averaging 24, 5, 6, 2, and 1 this season. The Clippers also have Paul George, who is playing incredible, averaging 25, 6, and 5 to go along with 1.2 steals and half a block. He is shooting 51% from the field and 51% from 3. What? And the last spot in this trio is Luke Kennard. He is averaging 9, 3, and 2 this season, but he's shooting 52% from 3. What? That is out of this world. Luke Kennard's stats have dropped off from last season, where he averaged 16, 4, and 4. But hey, when you're playing with 2 superstars, it makes sense that your stats would drop. And the LA Clippers are the 2nd seed in the Western Conference with a 10 and 4 record. At number 3, we have the Boston Celtics. So the number 1 option on the team is Jason Tatum. He is a superstar. He is averaging 27, 7, 4, 1, and 1. And he's probably going to make an All-NBA team, and even an All-NBA defensive team. And the second option in the trio is not playing much worse than Jason Tatum, and his name is Jaylen Brown, and he's having a breakout season. He's averaging 26, 6, and 4 on insane defensive numbers and 53% from the field and 41% from 3. You can argue that Jaylen Brown is playing better than Jason Tatum this season. And the last man on the trio is Tristan Thompson. He is averaging 7 points and 9 rebounds. The Celtics are amazing. They are the 2nd seed in the East, having a record of 8 and 4. And at number 2, we have the Los Angeles Lakers. Not too much to say. They won the title last season. LeBron is averaging 24, 8, and 8 this season. Anthony Davis is averaging 22 and 8 while putting up Defensive Player of the Year numbers. And there's Dennis Schroeder, who is a 14 to 19 point per game scorer. And the Lakers are the best team in the NBA, having an 11 and 3 record. And at number 1, no surprise, we have the Brooklyn Nets. First, we have Kevin Durant. He's averaging 31, 7, 6, 1, and 1. He's playing like a 28-year-old MVP that never got injured before. James Harden on the Brooklyn Nets is averaging 33, 9, and 11. What? Those numbers are absurd. But again, these stats will probably come lower because I am writing this script on January 18th. He's also getting 2 steals and 1 block. What the heck? And Kyrie is averaging 27 per game. But I think the duo of Kevin Durant and James Harden is amazing, but I think Kyrie Irving will ruin that chemistry. I don't know, I just feel like Kyrie Irving is the type of person to be good, but he doesn't really help with chemistry stuff. But he's opting out of a lot of NBA games, which I'm not a fan of. And I'm very against opting out of NBA games because that's like opting out of your job. That's literally what it is. Make sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. We are at the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Vrunnn, and that's my take. Peace.